Alrighty, today let's do the hands-on for Dependabot alerts. In order to get started, we need to go into our repository. Let's go to GitHub Foundation here. So once done, we need to navigate to the security tab, and here we'll be finding the Dependabot alerts. It's currently disabled. We need to enable it. We need to click on enable Dependabot alerts. So Dependabot alerts are GitHub's way of keeping our project safe. They automatically scan the repository. So here I've opened the GitHub Foundation, right? So Dependabot automatically scans the repository for known vulnerabilities in dependencies. So now if we go ahead here, Dependabot alerts, let's click on enable. So here by default it says Dependabot alert needs dependency graph as well, which is this one, right? So let's click on enable. All right, now we are good. Both are enabled now. So now we are good with the Dependabot alert. So we need to create one code. We can do it using the security update here as well, but I'll do it manually. I'll go to code here. Now here, let's add one file. I'll click on create new file. Then .github dependabot.yaml. I need to create this file and put this content. I'll explain in a while why I'm putting this content. So let me copy this. So this is the demo repository, right? We are in the GitHub Foundation, which is a demo repository, not a real repository with real dependency. So in real life projects, we'll be maybe working with node.json or Python, the famous ones. So there we have when we add a dependency file, we need to update the config, something like this, so that this will work. Since it's a dummy repository for me, I'll copy this and paste the contents here. I'll click on commit changes. Let's give one, the message is already commit message is there. I'll commit to main branch directly. Let's click on commit changes. Now this looks good. Let me go to the actions here, and here we go. It's initializing the Dependabot configuration file. It automatically started. So for us, it should be good. Let's open this and see this in action. So this looks good. The status is success. As soon as we opened it, looks like it got successful here. The green check mark looks good. And here we go with the hello artifact, right? So that's what it's all about. So if we look at the code, let me explain the code. So if we look at the code, Dependabot checks files like the package.json or requirement.txt in case of Python, or other dependency manifest. When it finds a vulnerable version, it creates an alert. So for R, it's a dummy repository, right? So we won't be getting, but in real life projects, you can implement this and you'll get definitely alerts if any. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let's meet in our next lecture.